And good morning and welcome. We continue with our breaking and developing news this morning. One person is dead following an overnight wreck on I-35.
Right there you have traffic showing the massive backup out there. And Kate, it looks like it's going to get worse before it gets better.
I was just going to say, it's gone from bad to worse already, actually, Sally. They've had to actually stop all northbound lanes. But what happened is they were trying to upright the big rig, and as they started to lift it up, well, like all the bottles and content that's inside the big rig started to fall out. So they ended up stopping all northbound lanes. You can see a little bit further down to the left that police have blocked it all off. Basically, if you have to take 35 to get into the city, regardless north or southbound, you should just call your boss right now and say, I'm going to be late. Now, what happened was around 1:30 this morning, a man tried to cross the interstate from the east side over to the west side, and he made it successfully across the northbound lanes, but it was in the southbound lanes where that 18-wheeler saw him. He hit him. Well, in the process of trying to avoid him, that's how he ended up losing control of the big rig and flipping onto the median. At this point, you can see down to the right, they do have traffic being diverted onto the frontage road near 51st Street, but you can see that it is just bumper to bumper. APD is remotely controlling the light at 51st Street to try to keep traffic going on so that way you can jump back onto the interstate. But at this point, it is just an absolute mess on the interstate. Now, you can see a little bit further down over here, they are trying to upright the big rig once again, but as every time they lift it up, the contents inside fall out a little bit more and a little bit more. So they have brought in some dump trucks that they have stationed a little bit further down Interstate 35 to try to get this cleaned up. But you can see as they keep trying to lift it up, you can just hear the bottles shattering and falling out onto the side of the road. So this could be an even bigger mess once they get this uprighted as the morning goes on. The plan right now is to get this up, get this off the interstate, and then they said they were going to try to offload it at a different location. They may wind up having to go to a plan B as a result of now all the contents inside the truck falling out. But you guys can see that when it fell on the median, the trailer bed basically split in half, and so that's why a lot of it is starting to fall out. But the goal is to get this up, get it over. Oh, and there go a lot of the glass bottles onto the floor, onto the ground. They tell us these glass bottles are empty, by the way. So they said at least that will not make as big of a mess once they get this in here. But they do have some construction vehicles here, so they can just haul it onto the dump truck. But oh, can you see they basically have taken the trailer now and turned it all the way over, but all the contents didn't go with it.
Right, Kate, and so, you said it. We can hear the glass crushing right there, too. And I don't know how far away you are from that tractor trailer, but you could hear it in your report.
Yeah, we're right across the street on the other side of the interstate. So if you look further down here to the left, you can see that they do have some dump trucks ready to go, and they have some construction equipment so they can just sweep this up, dump it into the dump truck so they can try to get this reopened. But I tell you what, we all have covered these accidents for many years, and you know, it takes hours. So if you really have to get on Interstate 35, just know you are going to be sitting in traffic for a long, long time this morning.
Yeah, Kate, what an amazing picture there this morning. Hey, just joining us, this is I-35 southbound at 51st right now. And again, both south and northbound lanes are closed right now. APD tweeted about a minute or two ago that they were going to have this roadway reopened in an hour. Might take longer than that by the looks of this.
You know, they would certainly love to get this roadway reopened in an hour. There is no doubt. And really, they thought they were going to, because they really thought when they flipped this trailer over that all the contents were just going to flip with it. And as you just saw live on TV, they flipped it over and all the contents didn't go. So as a result of what just happened, that's what's going to take a lot longer to get this cleaned up. But, you know, now northbound lanes are stopped and traffic wasn't even being diverted off of northbound. So you can imagine the backups that are taking place now in the northbound lanes. So this is just a mess. And of course, we'll be out here throughout the morning and we'll keep you posted. Oh, there goes some more bottles falling out.
I could hear them, see them. All right, Kate Whitehall live there at the scene. She'll bring us an update and let you know if that it is all clear in an hour, the way APD is expecting it to be. But by the looks of it, I would say it's probably going to be more than that. Yeah. Amanda has the latest when it comes to getting around that mess. Mopac, I bet you it's going to be heavy with traffic.
Absolutely. Mopac, Lamar's another good option for you if you can get over there. Even Airport Boulevard this morning.